Thank you, Phil. This morning, this is a great event. It's hard for me to believe that in 6 years it's grown from its humble beginnings down at NCMS when we had 150 people to registrations for today that are almost 1,000. So very exciting, and thank you all for being here. The first thing we want to do this morning is hear from Congresswoman Debbie Dingell. She was elected to the Michigan's 12th district in November of 2014, and one of the first things she did was commit to speak at our 2015 event here last year. So she's got a strong commitment to STEM and robotics. She also is, even though her time in the Congress has been only a couple of years, she's had a strong interaction with Michigan for a long time as a longtime employee of General Motors Corporation. So we're very excited to have her. Her commitment to STEM, to small businesses, to robotics is really unsurpassed by most of the people that we talk to in Washington, and we're very happy to have her representing this part of Michigan and the National Center for Manufacturing Sciences. So please welcome Congresswoman Debbie Dingell.
Good morning. Thank you, Rick, for that kind introduction, and it's great to see so many of you, and I'm hopefully one of the worst and quickest parts of your morning because nobody likes speeches at 9 a.m. But I am honored that they asked me to come back, and I can't tell you how much I just love being with all of you. I mean, today we're celebrating Michigan Robotics Day, but I love the first robotics competition. I suddenly said, no one's put them on my calendar this year. I love to go and watch the weekend activities. You guys are so much smarter and talented than, quite frankly, I was when I was your age, because they weren't teaching us the sciences in schools the way that they are now. So I just want you to know how much we respect what you are doing. And I always say our young people are 25% of our population, and you're 100% of our future. And when I meet all of you today, I always know our future's in very good hands. And it's great to be here in Michigan because our state is truly at the forefront of these changes, these developments of the robotics. And it's because of the dedication of the University of Michigan, the National Center for Manufacturing Sciences, where Rick comes from, your teachers and your parents, and so many others that we're able to continue to lead the way. Each year at Michigan Robotics Day, the innovations get more and more impressive. And if the displays I've been walking around as you all have been setting up and trying to get quick 101 about what you're doing, but if they're any indication, I'd say I know that what you have here can compete anywhere with anyone, anytime, any place, not just in the United States, but in the world. So thank you, U of M, NCMS, and everyone who helps make this event a success. It's especially inspiring to see so many young people here. Science, technology, engineering, and math are our future. And we need young people engaged in those fields if we're going to continue to lead the world in innovation. And I know we're going to. Today, I have the opportunity not just to tell you how exciting all of these innovations are from a technical standpoint, but to tell you also that they're going to bring about a lot of very strong positive benefits to our economy. Education, innovation, and entrepreneurship are the key foundations of the American economy. And if we stick to these basics, we're going to set ourselves up for future success. Now, this may sound boring to all of you right now, but you need to know how important what you're learning is doing. I mean, I was talking to Rick, and the Department of Defense is talking about how they're finding the future of the technology that they're going to use to protect us, not in boring grants that come from the same 5 manufacturers, but in coming to competitions like this and to seeing what you guys are developing, your great creative minds. You know, 5 years ago, I've been coming to this for a long time because I do love watching it. I didn't know what a drone was. Some of the young people there showed me the work that they were doing on drones. Look at where drones are taking us today and how maybe even not some good places when airplanes are talking about drones getting in their path. But drones are our future. And a lot of that work has happened, quite frankly, here at the University of Michigan and other places with talents like you. So, talented young people like you. Already, robotics is transforming the way we live, we learn, and interact with each other in our surroundings. Robots are doing surgeries, disarming bombs. I was over here looking at Michigan State. They've got new Michigan State Police. And as you know, it's even gone to Mars. So I just want to say that they're the center of innovation and solving some of the most pressing obstacles of our future. And every student here today is gaining the skills needed to help bring about these important innovations. You know what else makes me really excited is that we're seeing a welcome trend. I look out here and I see a lot of young women are joining teams and are taking on more and more leadership roles. This is important because women represent half the workforce, but only 26% of the STEM fields. One all-girl robotics team, the Mercy Midnight Storm, are you here? Not yet. Said that they hope they can set an example for other girls. They want to show that they can cut metal, build robots, and do whatever they put their mind to. So everyone here today is helping show your classmates, your teachers, your families, your entire communities what's possible when you put your mind to it and dive into the field. And that's important because not enough young people are going into STEM. Experts predict we will soon have a major shortage of scientists and engineers in our nation, which has serious impacts for both our economy and our national security. In fact, U.S. News & World Report estimates there'll be a shortage of 5 million STEM professionals by 2020 unless we begin training the workforce of the future. So I guess I would say to all of you today, you're going to have fun. You're going to meet other young people like yourselves that are smart and talented and developing all this great technology. Show people how much fun you have. Help get other people engaged and curious and understanding what its future is. And as young people, as you go through, you've got a great future. There is such a need for your skill set in the workforce that if you keep applying yourself, keep letting those juices flow, the creativity go, you are never going to have a problem finding a job in this country. But more importantly, you are going to contribute to this nation's strong, strong future. Thanks for what you're doing today. I'm glad to be here with you. I learn every time I'm with you. Thank you very much.